Back with Lucy from Greer's working on our perfect spring, summer, anytime cookie. Tell the folks what we're working on.
We're working on our lemon sugar cookie today, and it is a really easy cookie to make. And if you were not a lemon fan, you could just make this exact same recipe and just omit the lemon juice.
But I will tell you, in my mind, I'm not a huge lemon guy, but this is the perfect amount of lemon. It's the perfect cookie. You got to look into that. And we were talking earlier, I love the simplicity of this recipe.
Yeah, I really do love sugar cookies too, and they're so versatile. You could put an icing on them or sprinkles or just simple powdered sugar like we did here. And so what I've already done, we put together our dough, of course, and I just had a floured surface and a rolling pin, and I was just rolling it out. And you could use any kind of cookie cutter that you wanted, but today I just have a round cookie cutter. So you just are going to roll it out into about an 1/8 of an inch thick or so, and then of course we'll get as many cookies as we can out of this, and then we'll form it back together and roll it out again. So I just have a pan here sprayed, and we have the oven on at 350. So I'll just get going.
Now, for the folks who don't do a lot or any baking, but they're interested in this, why do you flour the surface?
So it doesn't stick.
Okay.
And one of my mistakes is always I don't flour enough surface. So it's best to just kind of flour a pretty big area, bigger maybe than you think, so that way it doesn't stick. And that's the same reason that you flour the rolling pin too. And if it's really a sticky dough, which this isn't that much, but you just, put your cutter down and the flour on the side so it doesn't stick to the cutter. So we just, if you aren't a baker, you always want to make sure, if you're doing biscuits or cookies or whatever, that you get as close as possible to, each cookie, so that way you, get as many out of the first rollout as you possibly can. Maximize, the space here.
So we teased earlier in the second segment, we had some news to talk about with Greer's. Perhaps if some folks out there who are watching are looking for some employment, you may have some options for them.
Yeah, we're really excited about a new system that we have that's making it easier for people to connect with us and for us to collect information from people as far as employment. A lot of people are always asking us, are you hiring? We have 30 different locations, and of course our corporate office too. And the answer is yes, we're always hiring because we're always trying to improve our team. And a lot of people in the past, you just go online to Greers.com, submit an application, which it's still similar, but our new system has a lot more descriptive job descriptions and postings. So if you just go to Greers.com/careers, then everything is there, and it shows every location, what we're looking for, what our needs are, and you can learn a lot more about us too. And we're really happy with the progress that we're seeing with people, applying and the people that we're getting. So please check it out if you're interested in working in the grocery retail business.
Great opportunity perhaps for some of y'all coming up out there to work at Greer's, become part of the team. Now for these sugar cookies, these lemon sugar cookies, once you get them in the oven, how do we know what the right amount to bake them is?
Okay, good question. So we're going to bake them at 350, and these cookies are pretty thin, and it's a light battered cookie, and there's not a lot of filling, so it's not going to take a lot of time to bake. So they're going to bake for 6 to 7 minutes, and it's really easy to over bake cookies, so keep an eye on them. And these cookies in particular, as you can see right here, they you don't really want to have a lot of color on the bottom. So in the event that you start to see a little bit of brown on the edge, pull them immediately, but really pull them at that 6 to 7 minutes, because they're going to continue to cook on the tray when you get them out. And if you're going to powdered sugar them,
let me just take a closer look at this.
If you're going to powder sugar them when they come out, then when they come out of the oven and they're resting, just get your powdered sugar and a sifter and just go over the top when they come out of the oven, as much or as little as you want on there.
Soft, light, simple, delicious. You got to check these out. Lucy's lemon sugar cookies. We'll have the recipe online on Studio 10 tab at fox10tv.com. Lucy, thanks for the cookie treat today.
Thank you.
Appreciate
it.